Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video, I will be explaining on a tutorial on how to use Canva for the people that don't know it. Especially if you're watching and you're not subscribed. I don't really care so much. I just want this to be a helpful tutorial on Canva. I think it's gonna be a pretty good video. Yeah, so I'll start off with this first thing. So after you have made your account, either signing in with Google or blah blah blah, you'll be brought to a page that looks sort of like this. Where you have all your options and then you have your designs here. Mine's are obviously blurred out, because I don't want you to see them. But yeah, so when you want to create an item, like for example, print, there are tons of options and templates. So um, like if you want to do like let's say a card, you'll go for heal, and then there'll be tons of cards. I wouldn't say it's more like an invitation. Even though there is like a postcard type. Yeah. Ah. Um. So then there is clothing. Which I actually never even used because um I'm not gonna be like printing anything onto it or blah blah blah. So I never actually used this before, but I guess it is a feature and there are templates also. And then this is something, it's more of like stickers, newsletter. It's like your basic stuff. Um, there's even a resume, which I actually think that is kind of very interesting. And there was one. There was a portrait. There was a flyer. So there was a couple of different stuff. Um, yo. So yeah, there is also I believe a gift area, like more of the cards and stuff. Um, marketing. So I guess it's like the same stuff, but there is a brochure and like t-shirt and yeah. So Canva, if you're really looking for something, I would just look through here and I feel like everyone likes something. Websites. So there isn't so much types of websites you can do. There's actually very little. So yeah. The only thing that I don't like about it is that you have to like create your websites like names. So a lot of them were used up. So if you are wanting to create one, I feel like just use anything else but Canva. Unless you know. And then there are videos, so like you can make Instagram lead, TikTok video, YouTube video, which I actually don't use Canva to edit. I did it for once and I'm like, nope. Um but yeah. Here more. And also this video is not sponsored by Canva, so yeah. There's also a photo, which is basically just, I guess, uploading your image and then doing all these, and it's pretty basic. Social media again. You can use this, you can do this. It's actually a lot of different types of options. So yeah. Then presentation is actually there's like these options and then whiteboard, it's actually not too bad. And then doc is just a regular and then sheet is that. So I would say there's more options with the print products. Like there was like tons. So always when you want to create a print product, always find the one that you like best because um each one sort of does do a different thing, and I can confirm that right now. So I want to just start off with something basic, more like a presentation. So I would say basic presentation would be this one, which is your first option. So I'm going to click on that. So after that, you have like a basic sheet for presentations, and then at the bottom you have the other pages. So like, let's say for example you want a background. You're going to actually no, you actually click the page, and then you go here. Then on the side, you choose your color. So let's say you want this color. I mean, I'm the person that will do it on certain slides, but you can have like the whole slideshow with the same color. Then there is different stuff like you can lock the page, so like you can't even draw on it. I'll explain that to you in a minute. Then you can unlock it. You can add a transition. You can add notes. You can add a whiteboard instead. So yeah, that this is one of the features. Yeah, let me So yeah, there are a lot of different things you can do with this. Yeah, so like if you could draw, I mean, I'm just gonna make a B. It's gonna be hard, but I'm like, it's gonna be a silent B. So yeah, you can erase it. You can highlight things. You can add shapes underneath the tools. You go, yeah. So you go to tools and you go to the draw tool, and then yeah. But then there's also shapes underneath tools. So like I can add shapes. Here's like a triangle, and then here's a pentagon, I think. Whatever. I'm not really learning so much on what shapes these are. Yeah, I don't know why it's not even letting me delete it. So I guess, yeah, it's not okay. That's all. You have to go back to the draw tool and then erase that. What? Okay, so you have to do that and then delete it. Okay. There's also lines, like if you were making a slideshow for like photographs and stuff, there are lines to make it very interesting. There are at least three types of lines, so this will be very helpful for like fourth grade and first grade math if you're doing it. I don't know. I'm like maybe like if you're doing reading, like Story Mountains. But yeah, teachers, you know what I'm talking about. And then there's sticky notes, which I never use them because I don't really like them. I don't think it's so cool of a feature because like you can just animate it and yeah. And then there is a text feature. So instead of going to the text and then adding like a little bit of text and then typing what you want, you could just go for there and it's sort of quicker, even though it's the same font. So it just says you will buy paragraph text. Yeah. There's also a table which before was just a draw tool. Now, and then like in April, they added all these cool features. So yeah, the table is one of the cool features, I think. So yeah, I'm just gonna delete the table. Yeah. So like afterwards, you can like save your project into here, and then yeah, there are apps. So like I have Google Drive. So like yeah, you can sort of upload stuff, and yeah. And here's where you would upload things into Google into Canva. So like if I download something into the computer and I want to upload it, you would upload it into here, and then yeah, there is a banner which that is a pro feature which I don't have that, but yeah, there is font combinations. I think that just changes how you do the font. So okay, that was just something else. Yeah, so it's not like so bad, but yeah. Elements. So in elements, there's actually a lot of features. Like you can make almost any image you're thinking of come to life. So like here are more shapes, and lines. I think I got that down. So yeah, there's also shapes here. Then there's the graphics, which there are tons, and I mean tons, and like even if you type something in, you have like so many different options. So like if you're using Canva and you want graphics, I suggest using them. They're like this. It's sort of like a photo, but not exactly. And then this is something new. You could do like a poll or a quiz. Now, these don't really work so well. These don't really work so well if like you don't share it with other people, cause like I could keep on voting myself and like yeah. Um, so like the only reason why I don't like this is because people have to share it with like their class. Like if I was a teacher, so. I would say that feature is the only feature I don't like. I don't recommend it. But yeah, then those sheets. It's kind of basic, even though you can do like a task tracker. You can do this. It's like more of like an office type, and then there's a checklist. So yeah, there's a lot. There's actually not so much. And yeah, there's actually a lot of tables of field, but you have this, it's pretty basic. And then photos. So there are tons of photos, almost like graphics. There was like tons to choose from. But I think the graphics are a little better, in my opinion. Yeah. There are videos which I feel like if you would just want to create your own video, that would be better. Cause yeah, I don't even know what this is. So like yeah, videos. If you just wanna have a YouTube video in it, I would just suggest putting that in instead. Yeah. There are charts, so like there are bar charts, like single color and yeah. So like you can do items and yeah, that'll be all on the side. You would customize it. You can even delete this and it'll still show the same stuff. You can probably create another item with another R 25 and that will look. So yeah, there were different stuff with that, and then there was a staggered ball chart. There was a row. There is a staggered row. There is a pie chart. So like YouTubers or something, if you want to compare, um, there is a donut chart, which is basically the same thing except there's a big hole in the middle. And there's a line chart. There's a area chart. There's this, which I have no idea how that works. There's a bar chart. Well, wait, bar chart race. There's a historical gram. There's this, this. It's like a lot. So yeah, there's also yeah. I believe I went through a lot of them. And yeah, design is just like templates and layout and styles. So yeah, resizing would be like resizing that. Yeah, I believe I went through everything, and yeah. Now, like, if you want to add a different page, like you could add a video page, so it's pretty cool. Then there's also a sheet you can add. So yeah, unless you want to decide no presentation, then fine, then you just do that. So like I could do a print and then a poster. So yeah. Now transitions. There aren't so much like there's this or that. So like there aren't so much transitions. I feel like there's more animation stuff you can do. Like I want to animate this text. Just going to type hello for the point of the video. And it can be on caps. I don't care. Let's say if I want to animate it. There are so many ways to animate it. I think they actually added more or maybe less. Like you just use for text. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff for animation. Yeah, there's also the page you can make. Then there's the font. So yeah, everything when you click on something, it will always be on the left side. Um, like the main bar. There's also text color. There's the font. So this is the only thing that won't be on the side. And then there's this. So yeah, basically it's sort of like Google Docs, the same type of stuff. Could be long. There could be a little bit more. Yeah, anime, and yeah, so it was a lot. For the point of this video, I'm only going to share with you guys one more design, and then we're going to wrap the video up. So there was a whiteboard design, and then there was that. So I'm going to show you like what a print would be. So maybe like a popular one might be a poster, so I'm going to do that. So first of all, you see I could add different pages, but it's downward. So like if I add a page, it'll be down. Like even though the presentation would just be bigger. So that's something you want to do. It will be designed like this. Still draw on it. Even if you go out of the lines, it actually will save in the lines. So that's a pretty good stuff. It's basically the same stuff, except there's this and there's this. So yeah. Otherwise, and then yeah. There's obviously print and yeah, see, the printing items is actually pretty expensive. So yeah, there are a lot of different options you can do with Canva. I hope this video helped. You can share, which I'm not going to get into that. Well, yeah, there's different ways to share it, save it. So yeah. So I hope this video helped to anyone watching. I know teachers would probably find this kind of helpful. Um, maybe, but hope you guys enjoyed whoever's watching. And see you in the next one.